Okay, welcome back to Chris's Kitchen. It's been a while. I did not win the competition I was trying to do for the taste of favorite chef because I had the financial backing for votes. Well, I appreciate those who did vote for me at that time, but I didn't lose because of my food. That's damn sure that my food speaks for itself. Anyway, I'm back home doing another video. It's been a while, been like a month or so. I've been caught up with life. Getting my new love, Candace. Move in with us. Went to Cleveland, have fun time in Cleveland with the family. Went to SummerSlam. Went to the Football Hall of Fame. We took a night out with my girlfriend. So I'm back here. Now I'm gonna make authentic Hungarian goulash. Minus the schnitzel, but I got egg noodles to go with that. I'm not making the American version, which is the quick ground beef way, which is good, but it's not authentic. It's just Americanized, which is fine, which is good for a quick meal. This is a true Hungarian goulash. It's like a true beef stew. So let's just go. I took a pot roast, diced it up, because to stretch it with the stew meat we had. So I marinated with some salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and oil. I have about a large dice of onions that I took and large diced it. I got some garlic, tomato paste, and I have a nice hot Dutch oven cast iron pan, which I love. It's my mom's grandmother's pot, which she saw plenty times in my videos. So take a little bit of oil. Put it in the pan. I'm gonna make sure the oil is nice and hot. If you want to check the oil, it's still a trick. So you take just a little bit of water and throw it in there. You hear that sizzle? That's the sizzle you want to hear. A little that would do ya. So I'm gonna take the ground beef, the meat, stew meat that I marinated. Might have to make it two batches. You want that golden brown seal on the meat. So if it's crowded, you won't get a nice golden brown. It'll be like gray. You don't want that. You want that nice caramelization of the meat. And yes, if you will watch at home, just say you can leave comments. Yes, it's kind of funny. What I said about the meat is fine. I'm trying to be good. But so I got the meat caramelized in the pan, nice on high heat, and nice and caramelized. Stop it. Now I got the beef all sealed off. I'm gonna take the onions, put them in the pan, and then get all marinated nice from the pan. Get all the bits and pieces. There's a little bit of heat now. Get nice stirred up, get all the brown bits on the bottom of it. This is where most of the flavors out right here. The drippings of the meat. Now I can take some garlic. Probably almost the rest of this garlic. Put that right in there. Get that mixed together. Yes, people, I like to use my fingers and hands a lot. That's what I do. And yes, I am so safe. I passed it this past 2 weeks ago. I passed the Sub Safe exam. I don't finish quite it, right? That's stuff I've done, but I do know my stuff. I do take my stuff serious. Mostly the cross-contamination stuff, like the raw meat and stuff like that. Raw meat not mixing with cooked food, stuff like that. You know, like I'm not going to analyze every little detail of our cross-contamination. I know the major stuff of it. That's more concerned than anything else. And yes, I know everything is a little minor detail, I get that. That's not me. Sometimes you got to eat a little dope. I don't mean cross-contamination. I'm talking about this some place I worked at, like Met's Culinary in my hometown, Pip Bradford. Everything is all like a little bit of lettuce, touch a little bit of meat. This and this, a little bit of this, touching this, a little bit of this, like it's cooked food, touching cooked food already prepared food. Everything is so critical. I know a time temperature zone. I know all of that. But in the restaurants, a lot of restaurants, majority of restaurants probably at least 80% of it. I could tell stories what I've learned or seen in restaurants, but I'm not going to. I know my stuff. I'm educated enough about sanitation. My hands are clean. I don't fuck around when it comes to people's lives. I may joke around. I joke around about little minor detail. That's what I do. Other than that, I take them so seriously. So I just put about two teaspoons of tomato paste in here in this pot. I'm gonna take some red wine vinegar just to deglaze it a little bit. You can use red wine in general, but a little red wine vinegar just to deglaze the pan a little bit. Let that cook down. And I'm going to take about 32 ounces of hot water. Pour in the pan. Let that cook a little bit. Break off all the bits and pieces. Now, I'm going to take the paprika. This is where the flavor is at, right here. Put it in here. Almost pretty much the whole container. That cooks. It takes two beef bouillons. I'm gonna throw them in here. Get this all mixed in. I'm gonna take my meat now. Meat I sealed off, I'm gonna pour it right in here. I'm gonna bring this to a boil. Once I bring it to a boil, I'm gonna bring it down to a simmer and let it simmer about 3 hours or so, and it be me nice and tender and like buttery. Now I got the Hungarian stuff boiling. I'm gonna turn it down to a simmer. You want it to boil. You want it to a nice simmer. You don't want it to boil. I'm gonna add some rosemary. It's just to get some flavors to it. Some parsley flakes, bay leaf, I'm gonna stir it. I'm not gonna sauce it just yet. I'm gonna let it cook, reduce down, like a stew like. Then I'll taste it, then sauce it later. Because I got 2 things of beef cubes in here. The meat is already seasoned with salt, pepper, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let them wait before I adjust the flavor. I got this to a nice simmer. We want a nice simmer. And I'm gonna cover this. Let's stew. Simmer and stew. Probably for a couple hours. I'm gonna come back, test the texture of the meat. If it's nice and tender, it falls apart, it's done. Now the beef is done. I'm gonna add a little sour cream to this. Then I'm gonna do the pot of egg noodles, butter noodles for this. Now I'm gonna add the sour cream. Now I'm gonna add that sour cream to the goulash. It will help cut the a little bit of taste. Just give a nice little creamy texture to it. The sour cream. The sour cream. Got 2. Let's mix it really well. Add a little sauce to this, a little water to give a more sauce texture to it. Alright. Now I added the sour cream. I added the sour cream to the Hungarian goulash. Now I got a thing of quarter pot of water for the egg noodles. A little salt, not too much, so that's a lot of flavor to this. Plus on pan, we're gonna like a lot of salt too. Now I'm gonna take the rest of the bag of noodles. Didn't know there was hole down there. Did not know there's a hole down there. My daughter used it last. Didn't know there's a hole down there. So let this cook by 4 to 5 minutes because egg noodles don't take long to cook. After that, it will be done. I cooked the Hungarian meat for about a couple hours. Went upstairs, relaxed, and came down. I tasted it. It was nice and tender. So about a couple hours to get. So once this is done, I'm gonna show a finished product of it and how my family enjoy. Okay. And I got the butter noodles. The noodles are ready. I'm gonna drain it. This is for the butter pot. The butter noodles for the Hungarian goulash. Got a bowl with butter. Throw in here the heat from the noodles will help melt the butter. Will help melt the butter. Then we'll toss it. Toss it really good to get it nice and buttery. Now, take a plate. Actually, I'm gonna use a bowl. Use a bowl. Take the noodles. Take some goulash. Take a little more sour cream for garnish. Drop those down with daisy. Put a vine on top. Take some chives. For garnish. That's presentation of the goulash.